what's the difference in my packages? I got basic, I got gold, and I got premium. And I also got like a $600 1 hour shoot package. And that's mainly for people who just want to test me out for the first time and, get up and see what's going on over here. And it's a 1 hour shoot. It's pretty basic. I still do my thing on it, but I'm not going all out. It's just, and I only do that locally, by the way. Next, my basic package. I got two of these. For each tier level package, I got two options. I got 4K and 6K. Now, I'm shooting with my 6K camera right now. I'll show you the 4K one. I put it. But a Blackmagic and a Red camera. Two different cameras I shoot with. The Red camera will be my 6K camera, and the Blackmagic will be my 4K camera. Y'all keeping up? I feel like Miss Rachel right now. Anyway, so got the basic. That's a 2 to 3 hour shoot, and it comes with B-roll, the whole nine. The biggest difference in my packages is the time. Now, basic is 2 to 3 hours. Say it with me now. 2 to 3. Yes, I watch quite a few Miss Rachel videos. So yeah, my basic packages, and I have a price list, so I can send it to anybody who inquires. I send them my price list, and it's a 4K video, 2 to 3 hours of filming, B-roll, and visual effects. Now, I also got a 6K package with the same things included. It's just a price difference. For the basic, I'm not gonna get into my prices on here. I'll send you the list. Now, my gold package includes a 4 or 6K video, 5 to 6. Now say it with me, 5 to 6 hours of shooting. It includes B-roll, visual effects, IG and YouTube posts, and me doing my thing for 5 to 6 hours. And now this is great for people who they don't want to do a running gun, but they don't necessarily need a treatment all day to shoot it. So I feel like that's the good package to go with. Now my basic package is what I recommend to people typically for the first time, and it's just the best time length, and things can go wrong a little bit. Your homeboys can be late to the shoot. Like, we got a little more flexibility with 2 to 3 hours versus my hour shoot. That includes a treatment, which a treatment is basically a full layout of the video. It's a concept. It might be a storyline, something that we do throughout the video that kind of stays on track and it tells a story. And that includes an entire day of filming, which is really only 8 to 10 hours. You ain't getting me for longer than that unless you paying to see and paying the fee. You feel me? And it can be a 4K or 6K video. It comes with B-roll, and stills are included. So stills are basically like still frames taken out of the video, and I'm gonna include some here. There we go. They look just like pictures. People think they're pictures, but they're just frames from the video. And if you do what I do, you know what a still is. It also includes an IG and a YouTube post and visual effects, which is VFX. And that can come in a 4K or a 6K. Each one has that. I'm not going to keep explaining that. You can also add audio equipment like I got here. I got lavaliers, all type of stuff, and it's an additional price. I got green screen effects, which I charge more for because it's a lot of work. And then I got also other options. You can hire a crew, which like a gaffer, a PA, and other types of assistants and people who do certain jobs that makes my job easier so I could just focus on shooting, and it makes your video better. So it's a win-win. Oh, and additional hours. I charge $200 an hour for additional hours. So keep that in mind. And I only do that for people who waste my time. I'm not just hitting everybody over the head with by the book rules and things like that. Like, I'm flexible and I'm lenient, but I also don't want to be played with, and you're going to respect my time because I can spend my time elsewhere. I can spend it with my kids. I can spend it editing and getting other people's jobs done who respect my time. So that's why I charge per hour after we go over the threshold that you booked for your video. Then 1 to 2 day turnaround. I could do any video I shoot I could do any video I shoot the next day, literally. Once I start a video, it's no problem. It's getting everybody's video done before your video that be taking so much time. So I can get your video done the next day. It's just gonna cost a little more. Next question: is your wrist broke? Why do you wear a wrist brace on your wrist? Now, I got 2 wrist braces. Y'all only usually see one. Let me grab the other one. These my babies. I be needing these. My wrist is not broke. It's not injured. There's nothing wrong with my wrist. My problem is carpal tunnel, and that comes from editing, holding my gimbal for long periods of times, but mainly just from editing. And when I'm carrying my gimbal and moving the camera and working that bit for, hours and hours, my wrists get all tingly and hot and burning and itchy and all this extra stuff that I don't really need to have to deal with. So I wear a wrist brace and it helps with all that. And yes, before you ask, these bitches do be motherfuckers thanks sometimes. But I put them in the washing machine and I dry them. Air dry. Thank you. Questions are from my editor. And she thought these were going to be good questions for me to answer on camera. And she going to be the one editing this. So she going to see all the bloopers and the raw shit. But I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability and what I feel comfortable with answering. Thank you. Because I really don't like people in my personal business. It's not. People are haters. People don't have the best intentions for you. And people do not know you. You know what I mean? And I can't stand sharing everything about my life on social media. It took me like 6 months to post my daughter for the first time. And same with my son. Like, I don't like people in my business. I don't like people knowing what I got going on or who I fuck with or what girls are in my life or girl or, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like people knowing what I got going on, and it's just a personal preference. I really don't even like posting my kids, but I'm going to share them because I think they're the most amazing things I ever did. So I'm going to post them, and I'm going to share them a little bit, but I don't do too much. I don't say too much. I don't put my feelings out there. I don't say no emotions. Like, I really just keep quiet, but I'm trying to get more out there and more comfortable with putting my life out there. And if I want to do content, I got to get comfortable with sharing a little bit about my personal life, but I'm gonna control it. Like, I even thought about streaming, but I just don't see myself wanting to know everything I got going on. I don't see myself letting everybody know where the fuck I'm at when I'm shooting a video. Because if these folks ops and you don't fuck with them, and then you see I'm at the video shoot at such and such location, and you gonna like that motherfucker up, and I'm just the one that dropped the low, and it's stupid. Like, see, it don't make sense. If anything, I'd add quite the delay, and I'd probably only do it out of town with out of town artists. Don't get me wrong, Pensacola, I love y'all. 4-1, I love y'all. Destin, whatever. But I gotta be smart. I don't know who y'all be fucking with, and I don't know who be watching what I'm doing. So if these folks know they can get the low on you through me, not only do that look bad for me, not only is it bad for my safety and your safety, but I be wanting everything to go smooth when I shoot a video. I don't want to put nobody in harm's way. Never and ever. So, next question. How long would you say it takes to edit a video? Now, this can vary. A simple video can take me 2 hours, an hour and a half, between 5 to 8 hours. On a real deal video with a lot of B-roll and like, say, 10 to 15 performance scenes, which I know is a lot. A lot of cameramen don't be doing all that, but I be doing all that. And I go in depth, and I get all the content I think we're going to need. And I'd rather have more than less. So 5 to 8 hours. If I'm doing heavier effects, it'll take longer. If I'm doing simpler shit or it's a slower song, I'd say 4 hours, give or take. But, editing is like, I've edited 1,000 music videos, at least. Like, it becomes second nature, and it ain't hard to me. It's just hard for me to sit down and actually do it. I get burnt out pretty easily, and any creative person does. You can't even blame them. It just be happening. How do you adjust to going to different places, being in different environments other than the ones you've already been to and are familiar with? Now, this is a great question because I go to all type of places. I've probably been to 80% of the hoods in America. I've been to California, Chicago, Indiana, everywhere in Miami. Not Miami, in Florida and Alabama, to Georgia, to Tennessee, like Memphis. Like, I went to O Block. I went to everywhere in Miami and shit. Tallahassee, Jacksonville, Lake City, Mobile, all type of places. I'd have been in a lot of places, and it takes a special kind of person to be able to go through that fluidly, because that is like a lot of different things to be around. And I kind of learned the word for what I'm good at, and it's code switching, I guess. I'm like what's that little lizard? I'm a lizard, but the lizard that, what's the lizard? The lizard that grows its tail back. No, chameleon. Is that the fuck shit? Chameleon. I'm just good everywhere. I'm good at being around every type of person. I've been in the most ratchet, fucked up crack houses to $12 million homes in 38. I've been around rich millionaire white men and whatever the opposite of that is. Like, I've been around every type of person, and I feel like I'm just good at adapting and talking to people in every environment. I treat everybody the same. I don't care if you're a millionaire or you $100 heir. Like, I treat everybody the same because money don't make you real. Money don't make you nothing. You can't unlame you. It can't make you something you not. Like, your true character is what I care about, and I respect people who are truly themselves and are genuine. That's my favorite kind of person. So I'd say I'm pretty genuine myself, and people can feel my energy, and I feel like the energy is important. And when you're in all these different type of places, people can get your energy. They can tell when you care about stuff. They can tell if you care about shooting a video. They can tell if you're passionate about what you do, or you're just trying to get some money. And ain't nothing wrong with just trying to get some money. But there's plenty of ways to do it. You ain't gotta do this. I do this because I want to do it. Plenty of people done jumped in trying to do this because it looks fun. It looks like you make a lot of money. It looks like, you know what I'm saying? It looks like a lot of things, but I'm passionate about what I do. I love what I do, and I'm good everywhere. Now I ain't gonna say that, but I go a lot of places, and I just feel like I'm protected. I don't mean no harm to nobody. I don't try to hurt nobody. I don't try to do nothing. I ain't never lied, stole, cheated, the people out of things. Like, I'm a good person, and people can feel that, I feel like. So that's why I feel like I'm cool and good about being in a bunch of different places. And I move strategic, too. I don't just be doing dumb shit and chilling in places for too long that I don't need to be in. Once we done working, I'm hitting the road. Because you got to move the right way, man. You got to move smart. Now, have you ever had a model try you? Or you wanted to try a model? Now, I got rules on this. Rules and regulations. I got an HR department. I do not try to talk to no girl that I'm hiring or that I work with. I do not be trying to do that. It's like, it just don't be what I'm trying to do. If I'm working with you, if I'm paying you or I'm hiring you, and I need you in a professional manner, I do not play about that. I take it serious. You can ask any girl that I've hired, and there's a lot of them. You ain't never gonna get no weird vibes off of me. You ain't never gonna be uncomfortable unless it's from the artist, and I'm gonna do my best to prevent that as well. I try to make everybody feel comfortable, because when you're comfortable, you work the best, and when you work the best, the video gonna turn out the best. So, have I ever had one try me? Absolutely. Definitely, most definitely. But I'm professional. Be for real. I ain't going for nothing. I am stingy as hell with it, man. Anyway, yeah, I done had them try me. I done had people write me afterwards and such and such, such and such. But it's like, my biggest thing and the reason behind not wanting to do it is I've always known or heard about, like, them creepy photographers that use their camera to get girls alone in random studios in the middle of the night, or do naked shoots and do all this creep ass shit. And first of all, I ain't never had to do none of that. I don't got to use my camera to attempt to talk to no girl. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm just against that stereotype. I'm against creep ass photographers making girls feel uncomfortable and doing weird stuff to their photos when they ain't looking. So, yeah, I mean, that is the number one thing, though. I'm so against them creep ass photographers that just be trying to, hey, you should do a lingerie shoot, or what's it called, a bordé shoot, or one of them weird ass naked ass shoots. And I honestly don't even like recording naked girls. Well, not naked, but like, I don't even like recording girls in lingerie and dancing and twerking and like having the camera up on their ass and shit. Like, I really don't like doing it. It make me feel like a creep. Like, it just feel weird to me. Like, I be having to shoot in a strip club sometimes, and I hate shooting the strippers dancing on stage. And then security and the owners and managers be like, oh, don't record this girl and such. Like, I don't even be giving a fuck to record them. It's just my job to make this video a good video for what the client wants. I don't give a fuck. So you telling me don't record such and such really just pisses me off, because I don't really want to do it in the first place. And I don't care to do it. But I do my job. And that's all it be about. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And how y'all like the lighting? I did it like an hour or whatever. but I was kind of also in a rush. I might have did a little more. Like I can't really see the screen too good, so I'm winging it. But I hope I did a good job. I mean, I am a professional videographer. What inspired me to be a music video director? Now, that's a great question because I really never had an answer for it. I never had like a clear like, yeah, this is what inspired me. Oh, such and such inspired me. Oh, yeah, I like what he did there. I think I could do that. Like, it kind of was like that. Like, I used to just sit in my room. I had a setup like this, if you can see. Setup like this, two monitors on the TV. I just had it in my room because I like the game and stuff. So I had that set up, and then I just used to get high as fuck and watch music videos all day. Smoking weed, watching music videos. And that's what I used to do all my life. I used to get high as hell. Been 5 years sober. Clock. What y'all be doing? Clock that to you. And yeah, I used to get high, watch music videos all the time. And I guess just one day, someone sent me some money, bought a camera at the pawn shop, got sent to all different types of places. Like, I got sent to a rehab in Fort Lauderdale. And they let me bring my camera. So any book, any YouTube video, when I was done with school, I would go read or watch YouTube videos on how to shoot videos. And when I got out, I just started testing the waters to see what I could do. And at this time, I was only in Fort Walton. I only knew people in Fort Walton. So, like, it wasn't a huge market on folks I could work with and shoot for. So I worked my move. I'll get more into this at a later date. This is like a podcast thing. But yeah, I used to get high and watch music videos. But I don't no more.